Hey guys, this is Chillombia, and today I actually want to talk about the new Model Y that I just bought from the perspective of a big man. And in this section, I'm actually going to talk about the process of buying and that experience. And then right after this, I'll get out the car and film and walk around and talk about a little bit more the physicality of the vehicle. So with that in mind, why don't we go ahead and drive the bad boy and talk a little bit. So the actual purchasing process was really dope. It was really cool. You initiate it either through your phone or the website, and everything else thereafter is on the phone. So what I mean by initiate, essentially, I did this through the computer first, and then I finished the process to the phone, which is I went on the website and I picked Model Y, white color, interior. You can manipulate the wheels. Finance, lease, you can play with the numbers. It was awesome. You can do everything right then and there, which is great. 10 out of 10 experience. And then essentially, this is what I still call the initiation process, or your customization initiation. And then at that point at the bottom, you basically pay like a deposit. Like, I can't remember what exactly it was. It was either $150 or $250. And you can also buy like charging stuff, or instructs you where you can go to buy the charging material. Either way, you pay that $250, let's call it, and then it essentially instructs you to download the Tesla app. Great. So step 2 here, and this is where you're going to be doing the vast majority of your stuff until you pick up the vehicle, which is you will download the app, and it'll connect you all through it, and it basically tells you, okay, here's the registration, let me fix this real quick. Okay. Kind of like your order number. There you go, your order number, and then here's the VIN once it comes up. And the app will always say something to the effect of, well, at this point, check back and we'll tell you more what to do. So you download it day 1. It may tell you, okay, just wait a little bit, we'll tell you what to do next. On day 2, you get your VIN. Great. And I think around the same time you get your VIN, there's 9 steps. A few of them start opening up. So like step 1, I just remember the big ones was you had to get your insurance. One of the big steps was set up your insurance. Another big step was finishing your down payment. Another one towards the end was schedule your pickup. There was a bunch of paperwork you had to sign. I leased this Model Y, which I'll talk more about. Well, I can talk about now, but what really brought me to the Model Y was, and I don't know if you're going to see this at the time whenever you watch the video, but there was a $299 leasing for this vehicle, and I think that's dependent on credit, etc. And that was awesome. All in, the way I put the miles and this and that, it ended up being like $340 for me, which, by the way, $340 plus, I believe it was like another $140 because I live in Florida for the insurance. That's way cheaper than my previous vehicle, which was a Dodge Challenger. All in, right? So financially, for me at least, God willing, it was a no-brainer for me. A brand new vehicle. This is 2024, and it was just awesome. So either way, the whole ordering process was great from the moment where you're customizing it and you pay that little down deposit, you download the Tesla app, you accept the forms, you have to do your insurance and provide them with the insurance information, finish your payments, there's more forms, you set your pickup date, okay, Friday on January such and such at 3 o'clock, awesome. The pickup as well was pretty easy breezy. I show up, I got an Uber, I got dropped off. I don't even know why I look, because the car itself will show you a camera, but yeah, I just showed up. Hi, my name is Chillombia, such and such, and I have an appointment to pick up the car at 3. Okay, here you go. They'll walk you out. They'll explain to you, like, hey, the keys for the Tesla is twofold. It's either a card or or your phone, and it's primarily your phone. Sorry, I was just making sure, some crazy Florida drivers here. Yeah, it's primarily your phone, and they'll sit there and hang out with you for 5 minutes to help you get set up in the phone. Click, connect to the car, yada, yada, yada. Awesome. And yeah, as soon as the car senses that you're walking up with the phone, it'll unlock, all that good stuff. It's awesome, guys. It's awesome. So I'm actually going to get out now and show you the car a little bit. And for all the other big guys out there and everyone else, I hope you enjoy. Okay, here I will show you guys how I actually get into the car and fit. I can't just slide in. I'm too tall, too big for that. So, like an old man, gotta go butt in first. But this is essentially how I fit. And as you can tell, as a big dude, I'm doing okay. You know, a full side profile in here, I feel wonderful. Okay, so for this part of the video, I wanted to show the big guys out there. I am 6'5", over 300 pounds, and this is how I fit in the driver's seat. The seat is all the way back. I'm very comfortable. You know, I'm not getting crushed here. Left to right, again, very, very comfortable. I've driven a Ford F-150, which is probably the most room. I've driven a Dodge Challenger, which was very nice room, and this Tesla Model Y, and this is totally fine. Putting my hand up here, you know, the way my legs hitting the thing. So if you're in the mid 6 foot range and below, I can most guarantee you're going to be fine with this. Okay, my friends, let's do a real life test of me getting in here. I had to pull up the seat a little bit. Actually, I'll just do this live right here. That's about what I have the seat at. So no one super tall, but a normal sized person, women, etc. Okay, so let's see how I do. Oh, here I can actually go in normal. I'm okay. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and start showing the outside of the vehicle now. The back here, where the trunk is, I think is magnificent, wonderful. It's power. Go ahead and click this right here. But some features it has, not only is just a massive back, but you have these side pockets here. Okay. You can lift this up, and there's a sub trunk underneath. Hey, yeah, wonderful. Fit some dogs back here, tons of luggage, whatever you want. And again, power. So you click that, off it goes. Here was basically the color I had it. There's all white with the black rims. The black rims come standard with it. There were two different types of rims and wheels and tires, let's call it. I went with the base model. I mean, that's what the base model looks like. So, I think that looks great. So, and what's interesting too is the base model gives you the most range. Okay, so the other ones I think probably look a little cooler. I don't really remember them, but you actually lose range on them. And I think it's like the performance edition. Either way, I mean, kind of looks okay, right? So here's a color. So like white on black, like a stormtrooper, and on the inside I went white as well, which is an upcharge. Both the exterior paint and the interior white were an upcharge as well. I haven't tried sitting back here, to be honest, as a big man. Maybe I'll try it for the video, but I don't think I'd be that comfortable. We'll try it after this clip here. Here is the interior of it. I'll definitely get some footage of me. I have some footage of me actually inside looking down at the wheel, but we'll get it from the side profile, so the other big guys out there, you can see that as well. But it's very spacious, very, very spacious in here. It's absolutely wonderful. And Teslas, if you guys don't know, come with trunks. And I've already used this thing already, you know, putting food in here so it didn't stink up the cab, and this is absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Not powered. You have to click that in. Another thing too about the Teslas, guys, is that they have sensors and cameras everywhere. Sensors there, the cameras on the side. I think we can see one over here, right? I believe that's a camera, which is pretty cool because you can have like a Sentry mode. They can go ahead and like watch the car, and you can actually stream into it to see what's going on with it. But man, I guess I'll end this little section by saying, if you've been thinking about Teslas, especially if you're a big guy like, hey, I don't fit or whatever, at least the Model Y for someone who's 6'5", over 300, you definitely can fit in it. I love the way this looks, you know, kind of like this mid-sized SUV, beautiful color, white on white with the black rims. Another thing too I'll mention, a lot of people were saying that like Teslas had build quality issues. I haven't had one problem with it since. And it's been 3 weeks, so no initial issues with it whatsoever. Well, I think that's about it, guys. I know that was a terrible video on a Tesla Model Y. I'm just kind of having fun with it, but really, for the big guys out there, you've already heard me say it several times. At least the Tesla Model Y, you're going to be okay. Most of us. Okay. Again, I'm 6'5", you know, a bigger dude, as you can see. It's absolutely wonderful. If you're into tech, the thing is loaded in tech. I got it in December of 2024. Leased it. The pricing was awesome, as you saw earlier in the video. It's a great fit. I think it's a beautiful car. It just works, man. It just works. Now, it's about 3 weeks old, almost a month now. No build issues whatsoever. I can't really think of anything bad to say about it. I'll be honest with you. I mean, my Challenger I had prior that I got rid of, that worked quite well. You know, that was about a year old. But this bad boy is looking to be just fine. And in fact, I think this might be the future, guys, to be honest with you. I don't really know, and I'm not going to make a strong prediction, but I'll share with you this. I am most definitely going to get that Cybertruck in a couple months, later this year, even next year. Not so much for the look. I know everyone kind of laughs about the look, but just for the fit, because I actually sat in that thing, and it's 3 times the size of this on the interior. You know, again, I fit nicely in here. I fit great in the Cybertruck. So again, for all the big guys out there, you understand. Big trucks, big SUVs, we fit great in them. Tall, bigger, etc. Anyways, thank you so much. I know this is not the best video. For the 1 or 2 of you out there that watch this, thank you. I appreciate you. Have fun, everyone. Bye-bye.